What's up, guys? Your boy, 22K13. Gonna give you guys a wrestling news wrap up for July 24, 2015. Recent WWE attended figures. The following number are recent WWE attended figures for a live event, television, and the WWE Battleground pay-per-view. July 17th in Cocoa Beach, Florida for NXT drew 300 fans, sellout. July 17th in Newark, New Jersey drew 7,000 fans. July 18th in Venice, Florida for NXT drew 400 fans. July 18th in Peoria, Illinois drew 4,000 fans. July 18th in Danville, Illinois drew 3,500 fans. July 19th in St. Louis for WWE Battleground drew 11,000 fans. July 20th in Kansas City, Missouri for Raw drew 9,800 fans. Sting DVD details. WrestlingDVDNetwork.com, formerly Wrestling DVD News, have revealed 3 more matches include on the upcoming Sting Into the Light DVD and Blu-ray set for release and stored on October 13th. WCW World Heavyweight Championship match Sting vs. Diamond Dallas Page, WCW Nitro, April 26, 1999. WCW World Heavyweight Championship match Sting vs. Bret Hart, WCW Nitro, October 18, 1999. WCW World Heavyweight Championship match Sting vs. Goldberg, WCW Nitro, September 14, 1998. Grave. Former NXT wrestler and current commentator Corey Graves recently posted the following photo of himself backstage at the Alternative Press Music Award last night. Graves is featured with members of newly reunited reform rock group Sum 41 and hip-hop legend Run DMC. WWE Diva Page and Summer Rae were also some of the other WWE names present at the award show. Eva Marie named new finishing maneuver. Going forward, WWE Diva Eva Marie will be using former WWE TNA star Brian Kendrick sliced bread number 2 maneuver as her finishing move. Eva used the move also known as a samurai on last night's episode of NXT and is calling the move sliced bread number 2. For those that don't know, Eva Marie has been training with Kendrick to improve her in-ring skills, and sliced bread is in homage to his famous maneuver. Natalya invites pop star to WWE SummerSlam. WWE diva Natalya commented on a tweet by pop star Iggy Azalea, who complimented the Total Diva cast. Natalya extended an invite to the singer to visit them at SummerSlam in Brooklyn next month, which isn't a stretch as WWE does like to have celebrities and performances at their bigger events. Report. WWE Diva currently in California, training the 4 horsewomen of UFC and pro wrestling. According to the Wrestling Observer, WWE Diva Natalya, real name Natty Neidhart, is currently in California training. UFC star Josh Barnett. Natalya is training Barnett in catch wrestling and is also working with the 4 horsewomen of UFC, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Jasmine Duke, and Marina Shafir to prepare them for pro wrestling matches. Natalya is also learning from the horsewomen as she is learning legitimate submission and catch wrestling techniques that will help her in her professional wrestling matches. Natalya is helping the horsewomen with pro wrestling theory and techniques such as Duke and Shafir are learning pro wrestling, and Baszler is set to wrestle her first pro wrestling match next month. Ronda Rousey, of course, has appeared with the WWE before and has said she wants to work with the company again. NXT Diva officially joined the announce team. For those of you who missed last night's edition of WWE NXT, Diva Dasha Fute is the newest member to join the NXT announce team. Fute will be handling the backstage interview with NXT talent on each week's edition of NXT TV on the WWE Network. Update on Chris Jericho's WWE schedule. Chris Jericho is scheduled to work WWE live event on September 11th in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. September 12th in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. September 25th in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. and September 26th in Rochester, New York, report the Wrestling Observer. CM Punk called Virgil a cunt. CM Punk has some harsh words for Virgil on Twitter after the following exchange was posted. Viewership numbers see increase for both Ring of Honor and TNA this week. According to ShowBuzzDaily.com, this week's edition of Ring of Honor and TNA Impact Wrestling on Destination America saw increases. Ring of Honor this week took in 139,000 viewers, which is up from last week's 80,000 viewership average. The replay at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time took in 37,000 viewers, down from last week's 89,000 for the replay, but the show drew 176,000 total viewers this week, which is up from last week's total of 169,000. TNA Impact Wrestling took in 317,000 viewers, which is up from last week's 293,000 viewership average. The Midnight Replay drew 71,000 viewers for a total of 388,000 viewers this week, which is up from last week's total of 365,000. Daniel Bryan said a doctor had cleared him, but not WWE. Daniel Bryan said that he had been cleared to wrestle again by a doctor in Phoenix, but that WWE hadn't cleared him yet. Bryan opened up in an interview he did with the Sheep Heat podcast for Grantland, and I quote, "The situation is, I've been cleared by one doctor in Phoenix, but the WWE doctor is hesitant to clear me. I guess they don't want me really talking about it. There's mixed opinion on what's best for me. It's not like I just have some guy who's my buddy who just happens to be a doctor that cleared me." In an interview with Boomer and Carlton on WFAN New York, Bryan admitted that he suffered a concussion and that he had a history of concussion. He went on to say that he feels amazing and he was itching to get back in the ring. He added that he had 3 years left on his WWE contract, while adding that it's been frustrating not being allowed to wrestle even though he feels like he's fully healthy. When he spoke to the Busted Open radio show, he spoke about his neck injury that caused him to have surgery last year. And I quote, "My neck is completely fine. It's more of a concussion issue." And Bree was very hesitant about this whole thing. And that's why WWE is very protective over me too. Everyone is more aware of concussion, and that's why with WWE, I don't see what they're doing as far as making me go through all these hurdles. I don't see that as a negative. They protected me, and especially in this era of concussion awareness. Bree at first was like, I'm not sure, given your history, but when we met with the neurologist in Phoenix, and we went through all the testing, and he said, okay, all of my testing is not just coming back good, it's coming back excellent. As far as my brain right now, it's at a level above most people who have never had a concussion my age. In the same interview, he mentioned that his right arm is at 85% of the strength that his left arm is, but that his right arm will likely never be 100%. He added that it's not like he's feeble with his right arm. It's just something he had to deal with. Bryan is doing a lot of interviews to promote his new book, which came out this week, while he mentioned that WWE probably doesn't want him to talk about the specifics of his injury. He's making it clear to people that he thinks he can wrestle again, and hopefully soon he will be able to. WWE erased Hulk Hogan from history amid racist tirade rumor. Hulk Hogan is gone from the WWE, allegedly due to a racist audio clip which is about to be released by the National Enquirer. Wade Keller of PW Torch retweeted a link to a post at thecourier.com which alleged when the National Enquirer released audio of the Hulkster dropping the N-word so deliberately that insiders are saying there's no coming back from this. For now, all that is certain is that WWE has removed Hulk Hogan from almost everything. He gone from WWE.com, he gone from WWE Shop, he gone from Tough Enough, he even gone from the WWE Hall of Fame page. That seems to indicate that there has been a very serious incident. Even Curtis Axel, Axelmania gimmick has been reverted back to plain Curtis Axel. The story broke late on Thursday night, so details are still developing. WWE yet to release comment, and industry insider Dave Meltzer says WWE website told a few hours ago to remove all references to him. That's all I know so far. However, Hulk Hogan has commented in the storm I release control. God and his universe will tell me where he wants me to be. One love. Bully Ray reportedly leaves TNA Wrestling. Bully Ray was just brought back as the authority figure in TNA Wrestling, but apparently he already gone from the company. According to PW Insider, their reports state that he hadn't been at their taping this week, and when people asked where he was, the response was that he had already left the company. The report from Mike Johnson claimed that Ray told the company that he wasn't happy with the current state of affairs in TNA and felt it was better to distance himself from them. He was working on a per appearance deal and was not under contract because that's the way TNA is bringing in talent these days, as a way to save money. It's not a good sign for TNA when they make a big deal out of Ray coming back to the company as the babyface authority figure, and then he gone within a couple of weeks. There's a chance that he could be back in the future since guys like James Storm and Austin Aries got out of their TNA deal, yet they are already back working taping. Plus, Ray's girlfriend, Bebe Scott, works for TNA, which is another reason why he might remain involved with the company. Regarding the story of Bully Ray not going to WWE NXT in May, he claimed the Wrestling Observer report was wrong and that he didn't go because he suffered an injury to his eardrum. Apparently, WWE understood the situation and there are no issues with him, so perhaps he could be in WWE since he wants to go there with Devon to reform the Dudley Boy tag team for a final run. Hulk Hogan issued statement regarding WWE firing. Hulk Hogan had issued a public apology to People.com about the racist comment he made that led to WWE firing him earlier today. Here's what he said, and I quote, 8 years ago, I used offensive language during a conversation. It was unacceptable for me to have used that offensive language. There is no excuse for it, and I apologize for having done it. This is not who I am. I believe very strongly that every person in the world is important and should not be treated differently based on race, gender, orientation, religion, belief, or otherwise. I am disappointed with myself that I use language that is offensive and inconsistent with my own beliefs. Hogan lawyer David Houston claimed that Hogan wasn't fired from WWE and that he actually resigned, but that clearly damaged limitations on their part. According to the report, WWE got the Hogan info on Thursday and fired him as soon as they found out. The tape comes from a 2006 sex tape that he was part of with Heather Clem, who is the ex-wife of his former best friend, radio DJ Bubba the Love Sponge. Hogan allegedly didn't know that he was being recorded, so when the tape reached the website Gawker several years later, Hogan was furious and had sued them over it. The racist comments by Hogan are from court documents that were supposed to be sealed, but they were leaked out, and that's why WWE had no choice but to fire the Hulkster. It's going to be very difficult for Hogan to get past this. While his apology does sound sincere, and he has commented that he was drinking alcohol a lot at the time the sex tape was done, people may have a tough time forgiving a man who was a hero to millions of fans all over the world. As for WWE, this news isn't great for them due to their close association with Hogan, and they will do everything they can to wipe out Hogan from their company, even though he was a judge on Tough Enough, as recently, earlier this week. Hulk Hogan fired from WWE. Racist rant revealed. Hulk Hogan repeatedly used the N-word in a series of racist statements. The National Enquirer report, WWE has since removed Hogan from all company mentions, including their Hall of Fame. The Enquirer was doing a joint investigation with RadarOnline.com, discovering that Hogan made a racist statement during the unauthorized sex tape with Heather Clem. And I quote, I guess we are a little racist, he said. He then goes on to criticize his daughter Brooke, moaning that a black billionaire guy had offered to fund her career. And I quote, "I don't know if Brooke was fucking the black guy's son. I mean, I don't have double standards. I mean, I am a racist to a point, fucking nigga. I mean, I'd rather, if she were going to fuck some nigga, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall nigga worth $100 million. I guess we all a little racist. Fuck nigga." Hogan did not return a request for a statement from the National Enquirer. WWE was made aware of the tape at some point on Thursday and instantly acted to remove all mention of Hogan from their website. WWE has now confirmed that they have terminated Hogan's employment as a result of these comments, they told ABC News. And I quote, "WWE terminated its contract with Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan. WWE is committed to embracing and celebrating individuals from all backgrounds, as demonstrated by the diversity of our employees, performers, and fans worldwide. It is certainly an unfortunate end to Hogan's epic career in professional wrestling. WWE had no other choice but to end their association with him. Although he'll inevitably always be the most famous professional wrestler who ever lived, people the world over know who Hulk Hogan is. The fact will now be tarnished with this disgrace to his character. His public image has been getting bad for years, ever since his marriage broke down in 2007, and adamant allegations of drug and domestic abuse. Repairing his once wholesome reputation is now possible after this sticking racist rant. WWE terminate Hulk Hogan contract and release statement. WWE have released a statement regarding today's Hulk Hogan racism controversy. The company has stated via their Director of Public Relations and Corporate Communication, Adam Hopkins, that, and I quote, "WWE terminated its contract with Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan. WWE is committed to embracing and celebrating individuals from all backgrounds, as demonstrated by the diversity of our employees, performers, and fans worldwide." Obviously, this is huge news. Hogan, who was working with a lucrative WWE legend deal that saw him act as a company ambassador as well as appearing on screen and being one of the hosts of Tough Enough, have been working with the WWE off and on since the late 1970s. The scandal, which purportedly involved Hogan using obscenely racist language on videotape, had ended their relationship, with his name and likeness being completely removed from WWE.com. And finally, update. Top WWE Hall of Fame name is a leading candidate to replace Hulk Hogan on Tough Enough. According to PWInsider.com, since WWE has terminated Hulk Hogan's contract, Hogan has subsequently been pulled as a judge on Tough Enough. As of now, WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair is the top candidate to replace Hogan as a judge on the show. However, that has yet to be confirmed. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.